Hi, Mr. Unkert here, and in this video I'm going to look at a few problems from the Khan Academy assignment Ellipse Standard Equation and Graph. So in this video we have an ellipse going to be represented by the equation x squared over 81 plus the quantity y minus 6 squared over 9 equals 1. So there's a couple things we need to know. First off, that the center is going to be at 0, 6. Okay. Um, the reason that is because we're subtracting the x center point off of x, so it's really like x minus 0 squared over 81. Okay, and then we're subtracting the y coordinate, so we're subtracting 6. So y coordinate of the center is 6. Okay, um, and then we have equals. Okay, now to find the um, semi-major axis, we take the larger denominator, so we're going to take 81, and we're going to take the square root of 81 to get the semi-major axis. That's going to be 9, so the semi-major axis is going to be 9. That's going to be on the x coordinate. So, and then for the semi-minor axis, we're going to take the square root of 9. The semi-minor axis is going to be 3. So let's look at A. So A is centered at 0, 6. The center is here. The semi-major axis is 9, and the semi-minor axis is 3. So A is actually our solution. And let's take a look at the other ones and show you why they are not. This one is centered at 6, 0, so the center is wrong. They have the semi-major axis as being on the y's. That is not correct. And then the semi-minor axis is on the x, which is not correct. They switched the x and y coordinates for B. For C, the center is at -4, -1. That's completely off. Also, the semi-major and semi-minor axes are incorrect. For D, the center is incorrect, but the semi-major axis and the semi-minor axis are correct. So D is a little bit closer than the other ones, although the center is off. As always, we want to check our work. We want to have a great day by getting our energy points, which we did, so we can maybe upgrade our avatar in the future. But anyway, so we got that one correct. Let's move to the next question. I'll do maybe 2 more of these. Okay, so we're going to write the equation for the ellipse graph below. Okay, so the center is at the point. The x coordinate is going to be 5, right? Follow the 5 down. X coordinate's 5. Y coordinate is -6. Semi-major axis. Oops. That A did not come out right. Semi-major axis. That's going to be the longer one. That's going to be on the y's. That's 3 units. And I'm just going to put parentheses that's on the y's. The semi-minor again with that M. Semi-minor axis is equal to, it's going to be go over 1, 2 units, and that's on the x. Let's start writing this equation with our x coordinates. So we're going to have x minus our x center point, so x minus 5 squared over, now the semi-minor axis was on the x, so over the semi-minor axis squared, so 2 squared, plus y minus the y coordinate of the center, so subtracting a negative 6 squared over the semi-major axis squared. That's equal to 1. So working this out, still have x minus 5 squared. 2 squared is 4 plus, when we subtract a negative 6, it's like adding 6. So y plus 6 squared over 3 squared, which is 3 times 3 is 9, equals 1. All right, so I'm going to put that in. So I'm going to start with this fraction here, then in parentheses, x minus 5, go outside of the parentheses, and I can hit this button. We want that squared. Go down to the denominator, that's going to be 4. Then plus, going to use the fraction again, y plus 6, go outside, this button, squared over 9 equals 1. Let's check our work. Look at that, more energy points. Today's a really good day. Let's move on to one more question for this video. Okay, another one, we're writing the equation of the ellipse graphed below. Okay, so the center is going to be at an x coordinate of negative 4, y coordinate is going to be positive 3. The semi-major axis, I'm just going to put s dot major, abbreviate it a little bit, is going to equal, let's see, we have 4 units here and 5 units here. So it's going to be 5 units. That's on the x. Okay, the semi-minor is, like we said, it's 4 units, and that's on the y. Okay. So as I write this, I'm going to start x minus my center point for the x coordinate, or the x coordinate of the center, x minus negative 4 squared over 5 squared plus y minus 3, y coordinate of the center, squared over 4 squared equals 1. So this simplifies, instead of x minus negative 4, x plus 4 squared over 25. So 5 squared is 25 plus y minus 3 squared, whoops, over 16 equals 1. Okay, let's put that in. So x 4 squared over 25 plus y minus 3 squared, oh, I forgot to do that, divided by, and I hit the slash for the division, by 16 equals 1. Yay, more energy points. All right, that's pretty much all it is to this assignment. If you have questions, leave comments in the comments below. Otherwise, thank you for watching and have yourself a great day.